Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson again, and we're going to continue our studies. We are now talking about multiplying polynomials. The steps to multiply a polynomial by a monomial, we're going to use the distributive property. Multiply each term of the polynomial by the monomial. Write the result as the sum, sometimes difference, of these products. So here's our first example. We're going to multiply 3 times a minus 4b plus 8. So let's use the distributive property, and we're going to distribute the 3 to each one of these terms inside the parenthesis. So the 3 is going to be multiplied by the a. Then the 3 will be multiplied by the 4b, but don't forget the minus sign, so attach that to it. So the 3 will be multiplied by minus 4b. And then the 3 is going to finally be multiplied by the 8. And don't forget to attach the plus sign with that. So the 3 is being distributed throughout. All right, so now we got to simplify a little bit. 3 times a is just 3a. If you're wondering where the 3 just comes from, we're multiplying. We multiply the imaginary 1 times the 3, that gives us a 3, and we just attach an a to it. Now we're going to multiply 3 times negative 4 or minus 4. That'll give us negative 12, and don't forget to attach the b to it. Then we're going to finally multiply the 3 times the positive 8 or plus 8. That'll give us plus 24. So our answer is going to be 3a minus 12b plus 24. And there is our answer. So I hope you understood what we just did. 3a minus 12b plus 24. So you're distributing. Notice the 3 is being passed to each term inside the parenthesis by multiplication. So here's one for you. Multiply negative 4 times negative 2a squared minus 5b plus 8. So take a shot at it. Rewatch the video if you have questions. Hopefully you will get it right. It's similar. Check your understanding. If you have any questions, write them down. I hope you understand. If not, bring in those questions tomorrow, and we'll be glad to go over them. Here's another question, a little more about application of polynomials, multiplication. So find the area of a rectangle whose length is 4x plus 3 and whose width is x. So we got a rectangle, and we have to find the area. Hopefully you remember area is length times width. So you have a length of 4x plus 3, and you got a width that is x. So let's put that down there. 4x plus 3, and that's going to be multiplied by the width, which is x. So, excuse me, I'm going to use a little bit of the commutative property of multiplication and turn this around this way so it looks a little bit better to deal with, because we want to distribute the x to each term inside the parenthesis. So we're going to multiply x times the 4x, and then we're going to multiply x times the positive or plus 3. All right, x times x, 4x. So let's put a imaginary 1 there. So 1 times 4 is 4. Now x times x, a lot of people say x, but you got to remember the laws of exponents. You add the exponents. So when the bases are the same, add the exponents. So x times x would give you not x, but x to the second power, or x squared. And now we have 3 times x, and remember that imaginary 1. 1 times 3 is 3, and don't forget it's positive. and we'll put an x at the end of it. So our answer is going to be, or our area will equal to 4x squared plus 3x. So that was a good question, a little application of how it's done. So here's my typed out information, length times width. I reversed everything. 4x plus 3 times x, length times width. X times the 4x is what I multiply, and 3 plus 3 times the x. And when we multiply the same bases, x times x, we add the exponents. That's how we got the x squared. And 4 times 1 gives us the 4, and 3 times x gives us plus 3x. So that was a good question. Here's one for you. Oh, these have fractions. So find the product. Negative 16 times 3/4 c minus 5/8 d. That's a good question. So check your understanding. I hope things are going well for you. So next time we pick up, we're going to work on these problems in school where we have to do a little bit more than multiply in here, but a little bit more simplification as well as multiplication. So I hope you got something out of the video. If you have questions, write them down. I'll be glad to answer them in class. So this is Dr. Robinson signing off. I'll see you next time. Bye.